So you want to build a turret tower. Here's how it's done.
You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars have crumbled to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. It hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. No, 'cause after the
What's going on, guys? It's the Outcasts and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be doing a turret tower design, which I know a lot of you guys actually want more turret towers, so we're going to step it up a little bit. We haven't done a design in a while, so we're going to first start with is build a 3x3 base and put a tech jenny in the middle, and make sure to put it on the floor. Do not put it on a foundation, because people can demo the foundation and take out the tech jenny. But after you're done with that, surround it with walls that are 2 layers high. Put ceilings all inside of it except for in the middle, above the tech jenny. Put a hatch frame and a ladder so you can get in and out. For the next step, we are going to surround the entire turret tower with a thick layer of foundations like this. So just put like maybe 1 or 2 layers, however many that you want. I'm gonna do 1 to make it harder for them to get to the center. And then once you're done with that, come on each side and build pillars 5 layers up on each corner.
to be the one, I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars.
Once you're done with that, put a metal ceiling on each pillar like this. And put a vault on top of every single one of these. This is going to have to be done multiple times. You don't have to do this, this is optional. But if you want your turret tower to survive from people who are cannoning your stuff, I recommend getting vaults, as vaults have a lot of damage until they can get broken. But just do what I'm doing here. Just put it on top, demo the ceiling, or pick it up if you can do it fast enough. You may need a Quetzal if you don't have flyer and stuff like that. So I recommend getting a Quetzal, because a Quetzal is the best way to build one of these. But just do that, and as you can see, they'll drop. Make sure to not put them in the middle of the ceiling, or else then it'll get stuck on top of the pillar. So put them as far away as you can. Once you're done, it should be about 3 layers high of vaults, and should look like this. For the next step, we are going to surround the entire turret tower with vaults. So find the exact middle on here. This is the best way that I found at placing vaults evenly. Find the exact middle, get it lined up perfectly to where the vault is not pushing through the wall, and just line them up like this. I found this a little bit hard to do on fly, but if you're on the ground, this should be very, very easy to do. So place about 5 to 6 vaults per side, depending on how big that you want your turret tower, and do this basically all the way around. For the next step, get your pillars and build 7 high on each side.
If you don't believe in me, yeah.
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me. You could be around for
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me.
For the next step, get your ceilings and build 1 out on each side like this, all the way around. Once you're done with that, get your hatch frames and build one like this and like that, basically merging them together. You will need to be on unofficial settings to where clipping is allowed, so if you are on official, unfortunately this tower will not work for you. Once you're done with that, come over to each one of these corners and put one hatch frame in all 4 corners, and do the same with this on the very top, just not in all the other layers. Once you're done with that, make sure to vault drop your next layer. This will be about 4 vaults high, and just do the same thing that we did for the layer below with the hatch frames and all that. Just do not place hatch frames on all 4 corners. Once you're done with that, just basically duplicate what we just did down below. So build up again 7 layers, vault drop every single one of those pillars to make sure that none of them are showing. If it's showing at the top, I found that it's not that big of a deal. I mean, they can still cannon it, but it's still very hard to cannon it as there's a little tiny slot to get a cannonball through. So it probably won't even damage it. For this next layer, you should now be up to 3 layers high. This is based off the 100 turret limit, so you can build up however high you want to. But just know I'm building this 4 layers high as it works with the 100 turret limit as best as I could get it. For the 4th and final layer, just build your pillars up 7 high as we did for all the other ones, you know, vault drop it. Just do all the basics on what we did. Now this is the final layer, meaning we are going to copy it from the first layer and just duplicate what we did on the first layer on top of here, except for all the vault stuff that we did and all the foundations. But just copy this exact hatch frame layer that we did from the first layer. Next, after you're done with the top layer, if you want to do this, this helps if they blow up one side of the pillars that the whole tower doesn't collapse. Just connect all of the layers. Just connect everything on all 4 layers, and it actually helps a lot because if somebody does cannon down one of the sides, the tower will still be up and just still sitting there, meaning it's harder to take the whole tower down. After you're done with the whole top of the tower and connecting everything, come down to the bottom and place metal stairs surrounding all the foundations. Once you're done with that, get 3 large crop plots and put one on the left corner, one in the middle, and one on the right corner like this, as this helps slow down a person trying to flak run or like a tanker dino trying to soak the tower. It just slows them down to make it harder for them to soak it all. For the next step, we are going to be putting 4 large crop plots on the top of the turret tower. For the next step, get your tech turrets and put 1 tech turret on each corner at the bottom. Once you're done with that, come up to the hatch frames and come to your first side and put a heavy turret right there, another one next to it, and on the outer part of that, put a tech turret on each side. And then go to the corner hatch frame and put a heavy turret right there and one right there, and do this all the way around for the first layer. Once you're done, fill up all the turrets on the top and put a ceiling in the middle so people cannot drop down inside of the tower and get closer to the generator. And then put bear traps on the top just like I have it, and then go down to the bottom and get bear traps all down there and surround the whole tower, and you're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to go watch our series. We have a link to them in the description. We have 4 episodes out right now. There's going to be a 5th one on Friday. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.